you still here? Go away!
So as you may remember from my last video, during COVID, we were forced to stay in our houses, and outside it looked like complete desolation. But there was one thing I forgot to mention. I love the aesthetic of all this desolation, it's perfect, and I'm sure you do too. We've all had that one daydream of everyone on Earth disappearing and we have the whole Earth to ourselves. Don't lie to me. Like, I can easily imagine just walking around this desolate neighborhood with maybe one of my friends from across the street, and my parents can't say nothing. Like, there isn't any kidnappers who could be out, because they're locked inside. Not even the school bullies, because they probably have COVID too. But unfortunately, I made the horrible business choice of being years old at the time, so I couldn't do shit. But even now, despite that, no one goes outside anymore. So I still have the whole park to myself in a way, which is even better because the park is absolutely sick. I don't know what kind of parks you be having, but I have a park with a lake with an island in the middle of it. It's amazing. Could you imagine just sitting there and watching some storm clouds approaching from afar and gobbling up all the sunlight? Because that's exactly what I do. And when it's summer, all the water dries out and you can just walk right over there. You could probably set up a sick cabin over there if you want. Anyway, most people are absolutely terrified of being alone. Which, what? How can you say that when Kevin McAllister is right there? Besides, even if you were kidnapped, it would be most likely to be by your stepbro, which you were totally fit enough to fight off. Like, what? People being cosplaying Greg for no reason, which is weird because I'm one of them. I am an extrovert by heart. Whenever there's someone who I can talk to, who wants to talk to me, then I'd be making friends like mad crazy. Which is even weirder because then I realize I can just turn off that switch whenever I have no one to talk to. Am I the only one who can do this? Comment down below if you can do it too. And I mean actually comment. Like, I remember the times when you were all over me trying to get me to open up my comment section. But now that I have, we hardly get any comments. Come on! So back to being alone. I think one of the best parts about being alone is being able to do whatever you want free of judgment from others. And even if people do see you, most of them are just random people walking your dogs. They're not like your future managers, school directors or anything. I can do some of the most cringiest stuff ever, and no one will notice. And if they do notice and try to kill me for it, and then I run for my life, well, at least I can say I wasn't bored, because that is truly the most horrifying thing, being bored over horror. Oh my gosh. And when the mood calls for it, sometimes I start pretending that I'm in a cheesy anime movie, with all the clouds coming over me, watching rain come in from the distance and starting to walk home, adjusting my puffer jacket, and then I start playing this song right here. Ma na 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 na. Not to mention that this is where I get most of my amazing video ideas from, which hardly get any views. I'm telling you, something's up with you lately. And you'd think that it slightly goes down when you go home, but no, being home alone is even better because now you have food, and we all know what we do. Duh, eat all the junk food in the house. Well, at least most of it. We want to be discreet about it, but we just can't. But our parents don't even notice most of the time, so that's even better. Man, I could probably be a great telemarketer for some ad revenue stuff. Like, here's my best impression of that one meme. Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday, and right now, you can save £50 per person. That's almost £200 off for a family of 4. Absolutely amazing. But you want to know what else is amazing? No, it's not subscribing to me. Besides, you've probably done it already after all that nagging I did of you. No. Urban exploring. Possibly the best genre of YouTubing. Absolutely the best. Or at least a contender. I mean, walking around old abandoned places, having sympathy and nostalgia for a time that you never knew is amazing. There's always something that intrigues me about walking through old buildings that probably have a bunch of gang members living on them. And that's probably because I am not easy to scare. I mean, most of the scares I get are just from surprise, and I'm probably gonna be like, oh my gosh, you're such a great friend immediately after. It's so hard to scare me that I don't even feel like it is a horror movie. I feel like it's more of a nostalgic comedy. So basically a movie form of Stranger Things. And in the background they always have like these liminal space songs, or better yet, they might even have this old Russian synth pop emo song. I absolutely love it. It's a shame I don't live in an old decrepit wasteland full of old buildings that are bound to fall down, because if I did, I would be going to all of them, absolutely exploring the hell out of those places and running from the security guards. It would be like something straight out of Stranger Things, the good one. And I suppose it must be fitting, because of how nostalgic it is, when it has been around for quite a while. I mean, I'm sure we've all heard, Bright Sun films before. The opening... Welcome guys, my name is Jake, and today we're talking about Abandoned, episode 21. That opening will always live rent-free in my head. His iconic video about the Mick Barge is a cult classic, no matter how you spin it. As a kid, I was lapping this to the point where I'd procrastinate on my homework for hours and then only have 1 hour left, so I had to rush everything, and it came out worse than the views on my channel page. But being alone in an empty house with tons of white noise is the arch nemesis of procrastination. At first, you're just procrastinating as usual, but then you start not having anything to watch. Everything's just boring all of a sudden. And then you just put your phone away and just stare into the abyss of your room. And then you start hearing it. The slow, ambient sound that creeps up your ears and starts gobbling up your vision. So then you're forced to do your homework and you actually do good on it. That's probably one of the only times when fear caused by this sort of stuff has actually helped you. Because who wants to go deaf? You won't be able to hear the subscribe button click, the door opening, or this video about to end. Goodbye.